All stories alleged. For gossip and entertainment only. Let's get started.
Hello, gossipers. Sharona here. As always, please like, share, subscribe. Let's get on to the latest with Jay-Z. So, you know that a lady came forward and accused Jay-Z and P. Diddy of assault when she was 13 years old. She was represented by Tony Busby. Then it came out that the lawsuit was dropped because there was no evidence. Jay-Z said he did not do it. Fine, it's done. Now, from ABC News, they are releasing a tape of the lady speaking to two private investigators, and she's saying that she's never met Jay-Z. Jay-Z did not do anything to her, and that Tony Busby allegedly told her to lie on the rapper. So we're going to read this quick paragraph before we get to the recording. So it says, women who accused Jay-Z of R heard on recording saying lawyer pushed her to sue. The woman who said she was 13 when Sean Jay-Z Carter and Shaw Diddy Combs sexually assaulted her after the 2000 MTV Video Music Award is heard on a recording agreeing Jay-Z did not assault her and saying her lawyer pushed her to sue Jay-Z. The woman's lawsuit against Jay-Z and Combs since been withdrawn with prejudice, meaning it cannot be revived. The recording, an excerpt of which was obtained by ABC News, is between the woman identified as Jane Doe and two private investigators associated with the Carter. Now, it's also being said that Jay-Z did not want to identify this lady, so that's why they're going by Jane Doe. They're also saying that she suffers with mental illness. So, you know what? Let's listen to this recording and then we'll come back.
This morning, the woman who said she was 13 when Sean Jay-Z Carter and Sean Diddy Combs sexually assaulted her after the 2000 MTV Video Music Awards is heard talking to private investigators about her claim and agreeing that Jay-Z did not assault her.
But Jay-Z you're saying he was definitely there? But he had no part in it, or he was just...
He was there.
He was just there, but he didn't have anything to do with any sexual acts towards you. It was strictly...
Yeah.
The woman is also heard saying her lawyer put her up to suing one of the world's most recognizable stars.
He was the one that kind of pushed me towards going forward with him.
With Jay-Z? Busby did?
Yeah.
Do you know why?
No.
ABC News exclusively obtained a minute-long excerpt of the recording made days after the woman, identified as Jane Doe, permanently dropped her lawsuit against both Carter and Combs last month.
The people around Mr. Carter wanted to know what happened behind closed doors. And so they asked for her to be interviewed. The interview occurred, and the tape speaks for itself. She says, in no uncertain terms, Mr. Carter did not do this. It is effectively a lie. And the only reason Mr. Carter is even involved in this is because she was pushed to involve him, pushed to include him by a lawyer.
The accuser's lawyer, Tony Busby, called it a blatant lie that he pushed Jane Doe to sue Jay-Z. And he sent us this recording of a phone call with his client.
They say that they have you on tape denying that Jay-Z assaulted you. Is that true?
No. I don't. I've never said that.
Okay. They also say that you told them, and they have it on tape, that I, Tony Busby, told you to came up with this plan and told you to say that Jay-Z assaulted you so you would get more money.
No.
Jane Doe said in a court filing, although I ultimately chose not to pursue them, I stand by my claims. She says in a sworn declaration that she felt intimidated and terrified at being confronted by these two individuals on my doorstep. Was she coerced in any way?
Of course not. They did not coerce her, promise or threaten her in any way, shape, or form. She voluntarily met and spoke to them, and she told them her truth. which was, under no circumstances did Mr. Carter do this. And number two, the only reason he's even involved in this is she was pushed to introduce him by a lawyer.
Does your client know Jane Doe?
No.
Ever met her?
No, Mr. Carter doesn't know Jane Doe, never met Jane Doe. There's no truth to any of this. It's tough to hear a false lie said about you, spread through the internet, and affecting your children. It's tough on him. It's tough on anybody. But what he does is he proves himself innocent. Today is hopefully the final chapter in that, and then they're going to move forward. That's what Jay does.
Jay-Z is now suing Jane Doe and her lawyer for defamation. Why not let it lie? The case is gone.
The truth had to fully come out. This person cannot be allowed to sort of hide from the reality that this was a false accusation.
So you heard what she said. When she's speaking to the two private investigators hired by Jay-Z, she's saying that Busby allegedly told her to name Jay-Z, but yet she's on a conversation with Busby telling him, no, I did not tell them, you told me to name Jay-Z. So it's like, even though the case is dismissed and it's done with, it's like, is it, isn't it? And even with the case ended, Jay-Z is still going after Tony Busby and this Jane Doe because, you know, even though it's clear it's done, it's always going to be in people's mind that, you know, this was reported on worldwide on Jay-Z. So, gossipers, what are your thoughts on this story? This is the latest news regarding Jay-Z and this Jane Doe. Should we see who the Jane Doe is? They're saying she has mental issues. Should not give her a pass, but what are your thoughts on this case? Let me know. And as always, please like, share, subscribe. Again, the lawsuit tossed out. She can never file again or come after Jay-Z, but he wants to civilly sue Tony Busby and this Jane Doe. So as always, thank you for watching and listening. Please like, share, and subscribe.